Hello, I'm Doran the Videographer, and we're going to continue our constructive criticism feedback video series through the freelance videographer community. So let's look at the next one that was sent by Sivan Kawany. I don't know how to pronounce names, apparently. Pick any you want. This looks like a website. Alright, filmmaker, videographer, GoPro, and unbranded camera. Is that a Sony? So it looks like a one-page website. Alright, let's go with the first one. Oh, buffering. I was gonna say that was awkward. Okay, so first impression, pretty good. So let's deep dive into this and take a closer look. So let me just make sure. Yeah, so it's not my monitor. It's it seems like the framing is slightly off tilt. So for example, if you look at this line, you can see my mouse cursor? Yeah, you can. If you look at the green line here, there's this white, like we can see the edge of the box and the wall behind it. So everything's slightly like that, a couple of degrees. So that's something that you can easily fix in post, even if you filmed it a little bit like that because of the camera or because of the box. So this shot is off tilt a bit. This one, again, we can see the same thing, like the left corner is touching, everything else is slanted to the right side of me looking at the video. This is a pretty cool transition, so I like it. Is that actually part of the video? Or is it a buffering thing? It's a buffering thing. Okay, I want to see the actual video. What is happening with your website? Can I view this? Copy video address. Can I view this? This is not this is internal to your website, so I can't manipulate this player to make it loop. I don't know. Man. It's not my internet connection. I have 300 megabits to download. Okay, let's see if the loop will fix it. Also, you had a bit of glaring at the top of the packaging. Do I need to reload your website? What's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I can see the visuals. Again, this bowl, if I bring it to the edge of the frame, the left side of the bowl was not perfectly touching in the same spot, the bottom of the video frame, as the right side was. Here, your focus is not following the milk. It's at the very back of the cereal, so that's not ideal. The beginning of that was in focus, following the milk, and then you lost it for the last split second. I love the spoon added in there, so that's pretty good. One other thing is the music just randomly cuts off at the end, so even though it is a 15-second ad, you do want to try and make the music fade out or end on a note or in a specific fashion at the end. So let's say you have a 30-second music track or a 1-minute music track. Try combining like the very end of that and, you know, somehow fading it in right at the end, just so it goes da 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 da. That's just a little, you know, final touch in terms of audio. Other than that, I love the Foley sounds used, of like opening the package and pouring the milk. I don't know why the website's doing this. It's not that huge of a video, unless you uploaded like insane bit rates. This shot is really cool. I like it. Alright, so, well, just to make the video a bit longer, let's just see some more. Music video. Oh, it's a live music band. So I'm not going to have much feedback to give here. It's correctly exposed, you're getting multiple angles, the sound is good, so there's not much there's not much you can do wrong here. There's a bit of flickering or banding because of the cheap LEDs. Or not necessarily cheap LEDs, but it's a mismatch of your shutter speed. But that's just a little thing. Yeah, no, this looks pretty good. Oh, another side angle, so it looks like you have like 3 angles. Side, side, oh, close up. Yeah, not good job on that one. There's like, you literally did everything right, so very good. Okay, this is a 20-second ad. Nice use of light. Good, we saw the logo. Good use of light. Oh, interesting. So, because the product was so dark colored, you might have actually you could have opted for just a white backdrop and not with the dark and a theme and revealing with light. And you do also end on a white screen, so you could have just kept your your color theme all the way to the end and end on a black screen with white text. So let me take another look. So we see the top of the bag, the logo. This is the best shot. Very nice. We kind of see almost an identical shot. We notice the zipper this time, I guess. We notice the side pocket, zipper again, so I felt like that was repetitive. And the things moving in place seem very out of place. This belt, so this belt is so huge, it makes the bottle look small, it makes the bag look small. So, I don't know if that's an accurate size belt. That is an insane looking belt. If it is accurate, like that looks like one of those like WrestleMania like champion belts that you just hold. So probably because their logo is black on a white backdrop, that's why you went with this as an end screen. You could have tried to invert this image, see if the company would have approved of that. If not, then that's totally fine. I'm just nitpicking on the end here. But very cool. You do a very good job of isolating the product. Very good job of revealing it with light. I almost feel like you could have used more light, because some things are still kind of dark, and you could have used like masking to obstruct if anything was in the back, like on the sides. But again, I'm just nitpicking. Yeah, pretty good. The only thing that threw me off is that belt and the stuff just rotating in 3D. So that's probably the weak point. But hey, if your client loved it, and it brought them, a good amount of interaction with their audience base, then good for you. Definitely like the creativity and the controlled lighting. Alright, let's see the next one. Lexon with shoe pocket. Alright, another product. We're unzipping, we're pulling some shoes out. Oh, that was it. Nothing else getting pulled out. Okay. Okay, I noticed something that I'll comment on later. Love the lens flare, but the logo's out of focus, so not ideal. So couple of things here, and again, I think with the previous one too, and this one, and with the first product video you did, the music just ends. It just starts kind of abruptly and ends abruptly. Just do a bit of. It doesn't take a lot. Just do a bit of audio editing and just use the start and the finish. Just because it would be nicer. Maybe I'm just too stuck up on that, but for me personally, that's what I would have liked. Again, I like the ambient sounds that you've added. Very cool. So I feel like with the shoes here, the continuity problem is right now we see you're wearing black shoes, you're pulling out the white shoes. We don't see anything else being pulled out in this bag. So I wish you would have pulled out two things out of the bag to make it look like, ooh, it's so spacious. Because just a pair of shoes is like, yeah, showing it's, customizable or, adjustable. Following the logo, very nice. This is the continuity problem. You pulled out the white shoes, you're still wearing the black ones. So, try and keep your storytelling consistent. You pull out the white shoes, we better see you walking with the white shoes. And that bag, compared to those shoes, looks like it could fit like two more pairs in there. So the challenge with showing off a bag in 30 seconds, it's a challenge. It's hard to do, but what maybe would have helped is to do a reverse. Like this person is walking, and they just finished. You could even have made it, I don't know, sports related or industry related, like camera stuff. Like they could have put stuff in the bag instead of like pulling out of it. So, it could be like, all right, I'm putting my equipment and my laptop and this thing in, and then he zips up and goes. I feel like that would have been a bit more appropriate storytelling for showing off the bag space, since we don't see any internal shot of, does it have any compartments, does it have a laptop sleeve, what kind of bag is this? I'm unfamiliar with this brand, so that's why I don't know. Maybe someone that is already familiar with this would know. But yeah, despite all that, well shot, except for a couple of key moments where this, for example, should have been in focus. Where is the focus? The focus is like the side pocket that is like not fully in view. I feel like, yeah. But yeah, just you're 90% there. You just need to focus on the storytelling, continuity, and making sure you nail that focus. Are we doing with time? Okay, I'll react to these two. These two look like product. This one looks like a music, and this is, I don't know what my room is. Based on that thumbnail, I don't want to click on it. It looks like all right, let's see this. Drink commercial. Okay, again, isolating the product with light, very good. Okay, we had a mismatch of white balance there. Oh, interesting. Love the sound. Overflowing. Oh, again, okay, this one was the most noticeable. At the end, the music is ramping up and about to like explode, and it just ended there. I think the number one area you need to focus on practicing more and improving is your audio editing. And it's just very simple stuff that you have to practice. A couple of tutorials will teach you, or just experimentation, on how to get the end to end. Even if it's on a high note, you need it to end not abruptly. So let me just watch that again. Okay, everything looks more leveled here. I love the fact that you have the water droplets on the can. Refreshing, cool, very nice imagery. Here, the light looks more purple, magenta hue compared to the next shot where it's clearly more white balanced. See? Like if you compare this and this, it's almost the same shot. Yeah, so just a little white balance issue. Definitely nailed the focus on this one though. Glass is a little bit wobbly while doing this, so not sure what you could have done to make it stay in place. You could probably MacGyvered something, figure something out. It's not a huge issue though. And overflowing the drink is an interesting choice. You know, if you passed it by these guys and these guys were like, yeah, we like that. Because you want to keep pouring more and more. If that's the subtle message they wanted to send, that you want to have more of this stuff than just the glass can hold, then very good imagery. Yeah, not bad. I like this one. And let's do the final one, another serial one. Looks like the website has improved in playback. That sweet transition again. Whew, that looked a bit funny. Nailed the focus, very good. I like this shot, and you nailed the focus again. That is a nice shot too. Please don't sue me. Wait, these are not your... You didn't actually film this for a company. This is a mock-up, like a fake commercial. Okay. Well. Alright, let's just treat it as if it was the real thing. So this is really cool. A little stop motion. That's a cool transition with opening the bag. I knew this looked funny. So you're popping open the box, but the pieces here look funny because they're keyed out. So you used some kind of backdrop and keyed out the backdrop. So one solution, if you can get them all like to come out nicely of the bag, you could have stuffed the bag to the very top with something, anything, foam or cloth or whatever, and just have the cereal be at the very top of the box, and then it more easily, you don't need to shake it as hard for it to come out. Whereas if it's on the bottom of the box, yeah, you need to like shove that thing way too hard and it will look awkward. Instead of using a backdrop that once keyed out makes the stuff look funny, you could have just went with a plain wall and just like a white wall and or a white sheet of paper or something, and just have that contrast. That would have been, I think, better than doing this. This, because it was so quick, still achieved the effect, but to a trained eye, you know, I could tell like something was off there. And actually, if I go frame by frame, I can even see that you didn't align the edge of the box with the beginning of the animation there. So put a bit more effort into noticing, especially with a short commercial, that might be, let's say if this was actually on TV or on the internet, people might see it more than once and they might pick up on stuff. So just go frame by frame when especially when you're keying and compositing two shots, make sure they line up. Every single frame needs to line up. The first time around, it looked funny. It was because of the green screen. Second time around, I instantly picked up on that split frame. Okay, there's a gap issue. And at the end, I could also notice that there is a wobble issue. Like the box is continuing to go up and all the cereal starts going randomly left. Because of the freeze frame. Yeah. The rest of it is good. I definitely like these three really tight shots. Very good depth of field usage. Whew, okay, so I don't know, now I'm wondering which one of these other product videos is real. Like, you actually had a client. Because they could pass off for usable, but again, they had all those little issues that I pointed out that would have made it not be like 100% perfect. So that's just my constructive criticism. Judging on all of these, you do have creativity, you do have good control of lighting, and you do experiment with different ways to achieve certain effects. And producing a 30-second or 15-second commercial is actually pretty hard, and storytelling-wise, you're doing pretty good. So I like what I'm seeing, and just keep practicing, keep practicing. It'll only get better with more practice, right? So keep doing it.